up, guys? It's been some quite time since my last video. A lot of stuff has happened to the Civic. Make a long story short, I've been having a lot of transmission problems. My diff went like maybe 2 or 3 times already, and around Christmas Eve, my clutch went. Even though it's brand new and everything, but that's how much wear and tear with transmission was giving me, and I guess it really went south from there. So, I mean, I'll go into more details later on. Right now, I'm getting ready to go to work. It's like 6:20, 6:30 in the morning, and I'm like half asleep right now. But, yeah, this is just a video to update you guys what's going on with the Civic. It's getting parted out. What's up, guys? I just got out of work, and yeah, just want to get more into depth and details what happened with the Civic. So basically, after I put the motor in and everything, that was my last video. I drove it around for like a few days. It was untuned. I was gonna go tune it, but some stuff came up, like some bills and stuff. Then I had to help my mom with some couple stuff, my dad, and it was weird, just people looking at me. But yeah, then it was like maybe a month or so, and I still didn't get the car tuned. The car was running fine. I was literally babying the hell out the car. Like, I literally didn't shift that, like, past 45 to 5 grand. Like, I was literally babying it. Like, I was so scared if something happened. And, I forgot the first time I messed up, but make a really long story short, diff went on me, took the transmission out. All I needed was a diff. So I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna go see if anybody has one online, see what happens. So I bought one online. Comes to find out that it was the wrong diff. I have an LS transmission, which I thought it was a B16. Oh, GSR, sorry. But it wasn't a GSR. So I bought a GSR diff, and that doesn't fit. So I got rid of the diff, and then I bought an LS tranny from some guy, and saying that it was mint. Okay. So put it in. It's fine. Literally drove the car for 1 day. Literally, I drove it going to work, and then I came back home. I was maybe... Sorry if the camera's shaking. I was literally maybe, like, not even a mile away from my house. And I kept hearing, like, it sounded like if the axle was popping out. So, I'm like, okay, let me just drive slow to go home. I'm like, all right, you know, I'm taking it slow, and I get home, I take a shower, I go and eat, and then a buddy of mine has a shop, maybe a mile and a half away from me, and he was like, oh, bring it to the shop, we can see what's wrong with it, put it up on the lift, you know. So I started driving, and I kept hearing it, like it was getting worse, and I'm like, oh shit, let me just turn around and go home. So I turned around, I literally left the car in neutral all the way down the hill going to my house, and literally right then and there put the car in the driveway. It was fine. Then he calls me back, and then he's like, dude, just come, if anything, you know, we could just push it to the shop or whatever. Okay, fine, you know what, it's not even a mile away, let me chance it, let me just do it. Dude, I made it literally like not even a quarter mile away from my house, and the diff and the casing for the transmission just blew up. Like, I'm literally driving in like 4th gear, doing literally like 25, dude, and it just literally, the whole bottom of the casing where the shift linkage goes in literally just exploded, and the marks are still there when my transmission blew on the road, which is really funny. But comes to find out that where the shift linkage connects to in that transmission, there's a bolt that holds it, and everything else is held by like the gears and stuff, I'm guessing. there was no bolt there. So I bought a Mint transmission, and I was asked out literally. Yeah, that happened. Then we went and I took the transmission apart back at my house. I had to tow it, and we took it out. We put a new diff in, and it was working fine. Literally working perfectly fine. And Christmas Eve, I was like, you know what? I put the Christmas wrap on my car. I'll probably see if I could put a picture in here and show you guys. But I put my Christmas wrap on, and Christmas Eve's done, and I'm literally driving back home with my mom with like all the gifts and stuff in the car. And dude, literally like maybe 2 or 3 miles away from my house, the clutch just goes. So that's the last of it. I mean, I don't know, I'm guessing all those times that I took up the transmission and all that wear and tear, that all that like the messed up, like all the shavings and stuff was in there, I'm guessing that it probably fucked up the clutch. And I don't know, throw out bearings, everything was new. But me going through all that mix up and everything with the whole transmission and all that stuff, it was just literally aggravating me. And I can't be spending all this money, and I can't drive the car for literally like maybe a month. So I just said, you know what? It's a new year. Happy New Year's, by the way. And it's a new year. I've been dying to get an S2000, and I think it's time. So I'm literally partying out the car. A good friend of mine, Danny, with a blue EM1, picked up my Recaros yesterday. And I don't know, I feel kind of good, to be honest with you. Like I kind of see that I'm actually going to be relaxing now. Like I could actually get in my car, and I don't have no more stress, basically. I mean, I love the Civic. That's my first car. I would always love it, but I just need a break from it, basically. I'm not getting rid of the shell. The shell's still going to be there. My motor is up for sale too, just for the hell of it, see if I get anything. A buddy of mine in Kansas says that he wants it, but we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's just a new beginning. That's all it really is. When the time comes for the Civic, I guarantee everything is gonna be 100% do-over, dude. Like I already have so many plans for it. I might bring it back up to New York, Marcio. So I don't know. Let's see with that. It'll probably be like a year or two before I get to, actually do all that. So just have to save up some money, enjoy the S2000, do a couple of shows with it. So see what happens. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I just wanted to update you guys what's going on. That's really it, man. It's kind of sad that I'm partying everything out, but better moves for 2019, as everybody says. I'm just going to... I couldn't even open the damn refrigerator. Look at this. Yes, I have a refrigerator in my garage. Stores up all the extra snacks. But, yeah. Car sitting right behind me. Seats are gone. If anybody watches this, you guys can hit me up on Instagram. And get some more stuff. See the blocks. Harness bars here. So let me know, guys. The list and everything is up on my Instagram, so let me know. See you guys in the next one.